Hi everyone, my name is Caitlin Gould and I'm really excited to run a special short online assembly for you today in your classroom. So let's go ahead and get started. So today we're going to have a chat for Safer Internet Day. Now some of you might not realize, but today we're actually learning all about how to make the internet a safer place for everyone. And I'm going to talk a little bit about that and a little bit on the topic of cybersecurity. First, a tiny bit more about me. So, as I've already said, my name is Caitlin Gould, and I'm one of the founders of TECgirls. We run a number of after school clubs for kids across Cornwall. Now, one of the topics that we like to talk about in our clubs is cybersecurity. Now, that sounds like a really big, interesting grown up topic. What it basically is they are a type of cyber guardians that can help protect our computers, our phones, and all the information that we share online. They're working hard to make sure that nobody can break into our computers or do bad things. And it's a really fun and exciting job where you can keep everybody safe. Now, one of the things that cyber guardians do, or people who work in cybersecurity do, is they help protect us from the big baddies that are online. So, who are some of these big baddies, and what exactly are they trying to do on our devices? Well, they are the people who might use the internet to do mean or harmful things. Now, the internet was originally created to allow people to communicate and talk and connect with each other. But unfortunately, not everybody wants to do nice things on the internet. Let's have a look at some of these people. So, one of the groups of people are people called hackers. Now, this might be a term you've heard of before, but for those of you who haven't, a hacker is somebody who tries to break into things. So, just like how bank robbers try to break into banks to steal money, hackers use things like coding to break into other people's computers. They might be trying to steal money, or maybe they want to get access to people's information, like their special passwords. Sometimes they want to actually break computer systems and shut things down. Now, the good thing is, in addition to bad hackers, we also have good hackers. Now, these are people who work really hard to try to catch the baddies. Some of them help break codes and understand what different types of programs hackers are using. They're often the people who are helping to protect computers and protect people to keep us all safe. Some hackers actually try to break computer systems because, in doing that, it's a way to try to find out where things might be broken. So, for example, if you want to make sure that your house is safe, you might walk around and make sure all the doors are locked so nobody can get in. Good hackers do the same thing with computer programs. And this is a really big and exciting job. One of the organizations in the UK that looks after this type of stuff is called GCHQ. And this is Anne Keys Butler. She is the director of GCHQ. Now, she has 3 kids, but she's also a super spy, and she has been a spy for over 30 years. And she leads a team of over 7,000 people who all work at GCHQ trying to keep the country safe. And a big part of that is cybersecurity and protecting the UK government from over 400 cyber attacks every year. Now, another type of baddies online are scammers. And this is really important for this year's Safe Internet Day theme, where they're hoping that you guys will learn a little bit more about scams and what scammers are trying to do. So, similar to hackers, they're trying to get money or break into things. The difference is while a hacker uses code to try to break into your computer, scammers try to trick people into giving them money or passwords. So, it could be people that are calling you or texting you and pretending to be somebody else. Now, this is probably more likely to happen to your parents or your grandparents where they might pretend to be you and asking you to give them money. Another way, and something that's really common for kids to come across, is people who are in video games and they're trying to sell you things like maybe an upgrade or a new skin, something that normally you'd have to work really hard in the game to earn. And they're offering to sell it to you. It's common in games like Roblox. The other option where you might find scammers are on social media sites. So it could be people that are pretending to be somebody that they're not, or they might be offering to sell things like concert tickets for a discounted price. So one example is somebody selling Taylor Swift tickets for £100, which is not how much Taylor Swift tickets costs. All of these people, unfortunately, don't actually have these things to sell, and they're just trying to trick you into giving you their money. So, how can you protect yourself against scammers? The best thing you can possibly do is always check with an adult before giving anyone any information, and definitely check with an adult before buying anything online. It's really important to remember that if it seems too good to be true, it probably is. And do not chat or connect to anybody online that you don't know. It's really, really important to make sure that you use the grown-ups in your life to help you make sure that you're staying safe online so that the scammers can't scam you. Now, we're going to look at one other area that can be really difficult for kids to deal with online. And these are trolls and bullies. So you'll notice this is not the kind of cute singing, dancing troll that you guys might have seen on TV or films. These are big, bad trolls, and they can cause lots of problems. So, just like in school, online bullies and trolls do mean things to hurt each other. They can say mean things. They might be spreading fake news. So, for example, news stories that aren't true just to kind of create a bit of chaos. They might be trying to hurt people, and they might actually be trying to start fights. Now, these could be strangers or they could be people you know. This kind of thing can happen on websites, it can happen in comments on social media, it can even happen in private WhatsApp chats. So, the main difference between an online bully and a troll, online bullies, oftentimes you might know who they are, whereas trolls sometimes can hide behind fake images. So, what can you do to try to help with this? Now, there's a couple of things that we'd like to advise for you to do if you personally come across a troll or a cyberbully. So, first, stop what you're doing right away. Don't say anything back to them. I know it's really tempting if somebody has said something really mean to try to say something back, but that's what they want. The best thing you can do is not reply and do our next step, which is to walk away. So, leave whatever you're doing. If it's a game you're playing in, if it's a website you've seen, or if it's a chat on your phone, say a WhatsApp group or something like that, leave that group. And then the last thing is talk to somebody about this. So it's really important to talk to someone you trust, like a family member or a teacher. Adults can really help you with this, and they can help you block those people that are being mean to you. So maybe it's not happening to you, but it's happening to one of your friends. You can help your friends too. So if you are in a place where you see that somebody is sending bad messages, don't add to the conversation, don't send it, and don't contribute to this. Again, help people stop and stop yourself. Leave those conversations that are mean to others and help your friends to walk away from them too. And finally, help your friends by talking to them, being there for them, being a great friend, and encourage them to talk to an adult who can help them deal with this problem. I mentioned earlier about blocking. So, blocking is something that adults can help you with. You don't have to keep getting horrible messages from people that are being bad. Adults can help you block anyone who is being mean to you or one of your friends online. Now, if it is one of your friends and you don't want to block them forever, adults could maybe help you talk to them and figure out how to solve the problem between you two. So, there are a lot of awesome things that you can do, but also it's important to know all of these things are the type of things that make people great at working in cybersecurity, which is a really interesting and exciting job. So, if you think that it's fun to help others and to keep people safe and to solve problems and crack codes and do puzzles, you might be a perfect fit for working in cybersecurity in the future and helping to save everybody from the baddies that want to do bad things online. So, thank you very much for joining me today and helping us to be able to create safe spaces online for everyone to enjoy the internet together. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day.